Alright, good evening. How y'all doing? 8:55 p.m, riding home from work. Long old day. And I just thought I would do a little epilogue to the last one, FRO 18. The one about speed cameras. Mainly because there's a little something I want to put straight, and I want to pay a little homage, as they say. A little homage to a certain group of individuals. So, by the way, I thought I'd spin the camera around this way again, because it's a lovely sunset evening. Enjoy the view for this one. So yeah, the old FRO 18 was great. I want to say thanks for that. An amazing response. I think that's something like, I don't know what it is now, because obviously it's ever climbing, but I think it went to 1,000 hits within about 72 hours. And that was brilliant. Incredible. You bastard. Fucking hell. Did you see that? There you go. God, what a knob. I can't see a thing anyway. Any road up, yeah, I think it hit something like 1,000 views within a day and a bit. Absolutely chuffed to bits with that. And it provoked a fantastic debate, it really did. I think the debate on speed cameras is one that can run and run. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There was a great bit of to and fro. Mostly, you agree, the static and mobile camera thing, evidence gathering, revenue raising, whatever you want to call them, can FRO. And like I said, that will run and run. What I wanted to do in this little video log, I just wanted to put something straight, like I said. It's become apparent that there are several police officers that watch my channel. Several as well. I think at least half a dozen have popped out the ground after that one and identified themselves, and most of them long-standing viewers. So firstly, all of you are chaps, so I want to say to you gentlemen, first of all, much respect and thank you for watching. You are very welcome, and I welcome your support, and I welcome any endorsement that you might give of the stuff that we post up, on the basis that especially if it's the ride stuff coming from you, I guess it's an endorsement indeed. But the point is, I think with the FRO it seemed that I've possibly misled or disappointed a few of you in the offices of law enforcement, in that you sort of took the view that I'm a bit anti-police. Well, I am not. That is a misguidance. I must apologise if you felt that that's who I am. It's very difficult to get to know someone. Maybe I'm just a bit of a screwed up, complicated person, but I've been riding a long time. Views have changed, they ebb and flow. Our lovely penny pit stop was hit by a drunk driver some years ago now, as a pedestrian, and long story short, the service that we were afforded by a certain police sergeant at the time was outstanding. Not only did he cuff and stuff the bitch, but he made sure with his meticulous evidence gathering over the course of several days of investigation that the bitch went to jail. She did indeed serve time, and that is astonishingly brilliant. And it was down to his vigilance and his professionalism that the prosecution was secure, because without that it could well have been thrown out by a decent brief. So I want to try to put this straight. I do have a problem with authority. I do have a problem with the current style, that is, of authority, this computerized authority. It's being sent a speeding fine for doing 3 or 4 miles an hour over the limit, effectively by a computer. You're effectively being policed by machines. And you thought RoboCop was a myth. Honestly, that is my beef. That is what I said and what I meant when I said it can FRO. a speed camera that sets itself off automatically, has no regard, it has no ability to show a discretion, to give a warning, or indeed to judge the conditions. What I mean by that is if you're followed by a police vehicle and it's sunny and dry and clear, it's a nice day, the roads are empty, pretty much like now for instance, and you're doing 40 miles an hour in a 30, well, you can probably expect a nick and a telling off. Sorry, I mean a pullover. Side of the road, look son, it's 40 miles an hour, that's out of order. Let's call it 30, let's remember, safety, slow it down a bit, a telling off. Hey, maybe they don't even pull you at all, if the conditions are right. Because when you look at the way that they teach their bike safe students, making progress, that 80 and a 70 is acceptable, blah blah blah, it's a contradiction if they said anything else. But a machine, a computer, cannot do that. All a computer or a camera can do is flash and post you the fine. And that's what my point was. That's what can FRO. Let's check this out, look. Right up my fucking arse. You would have thought, wouldn't you? A professional driver. What's that? Shears and Truck Driving Company. Proud of you, man? Anyway, the point here is I wanted to differentiate. I wanted to make a distinction aimed specifically at these police officers who are watching, that it is not the police that I have a beef with. It is not anything to do with the individuals who do policing on the streets. Police authorities, police forces, police management, police policy, politicians can all FRO as far as I'm concerned, because it's all about figures, statistics, numbers and politics. Politics. Watch this. I'm going to get out of this guy's way. Some sort of fucking lunatic. This is a 40 limit and I'm doing 44. Let's stay out of his way, I think. So he's late for going home or something. But what I want to do is make a specific point here towards police officers. I have, and I will say this, I have the utmost respect for the police officer. The individual who dons the uniform, stands on the line, fronts out the bad man, and represents for us in front of the criminal. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I want that person there. I want that man, that woman in that uniform doing my bidding. If my house is burgled, I want to be able to call them up. I want them coming out. If the burglar faces them up, they're going to stand in front of them for you. Those are the people who accept danger in their daily lives. Yeah, they have a job to do. And this is not a suck-up video. Believe me, I am not a suck-up. But I do have admiration for anybody who stands on the line. I believe that those individuals are aside from the politics. No different to a soldier in Afghanistan, and that goes for every country that has forces in the Middle East. They're not politicians, they're not involved in it all. It is correct and proper that you will support the soldiers overseas. You will, you must. There is no option. It is your duty as a civilian to support the forces. The politicians can fuck right off, but the people who go and stand in front, they don't make a choice, they just serve. And I think that is my point here with the police officer. They serve, they do as they're told. Recently, 2 individuals hacked a soldier to death in the street with blades, meat cleavers. Police officers turned up with firearms, took them down. No question, no hesitation, double tap, a few rounds in the knees, bang, you're on the floor, job done. Excellent. Thank you very much, sirs and madams, in believe. One of those firearms officers was a woman. Top stuff. So I just wanted to make that distinction and say that I do have this issue with computerized policing, political policing and revenue gathering. That is all. That is all. Outside of that, I'm a law-abiding individual. I respect the police and I admire the job they do. Every facet of that job. And I'll tell you now, I would not want it for the world. So there we are. Just wanted to say that out loud, get it up online and on the record. I have the very greatest respect for police officers anywhere in the world. They carry out their duties without fear or favour, without malice or ill will. It's part of their oath. And for that alone, we owe them our admiration and respect. So I hope that's straight. Beautiful sunset. Hope you're all enjoying the summer, wherever you are. Take it easy, ride safe, boys and girls. I'll see you next time.